Coming up, a look at those targeted by a suspect in a Juneau County death investigation. Plus, new video shows a crash between a wrong-way driver and a sheriff's deputy.
And I'm tracking the potential for some fog overnight. Details are coming up in your forecast.
Live from the Breaking News and Weather Authority, this is WEAU 13 News at 6.
The Wisconsin Department of Justice has identified the suspect in the death of a man in Juneau County yesterday morning. The Wisconsin DOJ says 56-year-old Douglas Udi is suspected of shooting and killing retired Juneau County Judge John Raymer at Raymer's house in New Lisbon. Law enforcement officials found Udi in the basement of the home with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He's currently hospitalized and in critical condition. Udi has a criminal record dating back 2 decades. That includes a case where former Judge Romer sentenced him to prison. Authorities say Udi had a list of targets that included Michigan's Governor Gretchen Whitmer. The Fond du Lac County Sheriff's Office is sharing video of what it says is a drunk driver going the wrong way on Interstate 41 Thursday morning. A Milwaukee woman is arrested in St. Croix County for suspicion of operating a vehicle while intoxicated last night. The Wisconsin State Patrol says it received a call that a vehicle was driving erratically on I-94, almost hitting another vehicle. A trooper stopped the car. They say the driver, Khadijah Locke, showed signs of impairment. At the time, the 27-year-old had 4 children in the vehicle, ranging in age from 2 to 10. 2 men are dead after a crash in St. Croix County earlier today. The sheriff's office says the crash happened in the 2000 block of State Highway 65 in the town of Star Prairie. Deputies say Louis Lonzo of Centuria was driving north of the highway when he crossed the center line. His SUV hit a pickup truck driven by Eric Willie of Osceola, who was heading southbound. Both drivers died at the scene. The truck's passenger was taken to the hospital. The sheriff's office says, including this crash, 5 people have died in the last 6 days on St. Croix County roads. This weekend, the Wisconsin DNR is hosting its free fishing weekend. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley is using the event to help teach people how to fish. At Erickson Park in Chippewa Falls, children and adults could learn the basics of fishing. The Chippewa Valley Rod and Gun Club also offered tips and answered fishing questions. Those who did catch a fish could have it cleaned and cooked for an afternoon meal.
Wisconsin is a vast opportunity. We have more lakes and rivers around here, and what better way to enjoy some of that body of water than just to learn to fish and be together. It's a great family activity where people can spend time together.
This year's YMCA free fish event was in honor of Joe Schock. His family donated fishing rods, which attendees could keep for the next time they want to cast a line. The Chippewa Valley Air Show kicked off today in Eau Claire. People headed over to the Chippewa Valley Regional Airport for a day filled with planes, jet-fueled trucks, skydivers, and more. Even though the new age planes are fun, there are some who enjoy being able to see the older planes. Brian Burseth is one of those people who was excited to see planes from the past.
Like the F-16 and the P-51 flyby, that was pretty cool, but mostly I come here for the old planes just to see them. The new stuff's pretty cool, but the old stuff is, that's when planes were really planes, so it's always nice to see the old warbirds.
There are a number of planes on display at the air show, with some of them offering an inside look. Gates for the air show open at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. The event starts at noon. The Blue Angels are expected to take to the sky at 3 p.m. Coming up in Sports Scene 13, JD's got updates from the final day of high school state track. First, how an endorsement from former President Trump could impact the race for governor in the Badger State. In Wisconsin's race for governor, Donald Trump is backing Republican candidate Tim Michels. This comes as a Marquette University Law School poll shows roughly half of Republicans would vote for a candidate endorsed by the former president. Jason Calvi takes a look at how this could impact the upcoming race. Cooler than average temperatures are likely to stick with us going into the new work week, and that will also come with a few chances for showers. Meteorologist Derek Dahlman has a full look at your Skywarn 13 forecast next.
And as it looks right now, Maria, the latest forecast guidance is still staying on track with those rain chances for Wednesday. So we have upgraded that to now a chance from a slight. We'll still, of course, continue to watch that here for the next few days.
Looks like a good day for the air show tomorrow.
Does.
Thanks, Derek. Yep. Coming up next in Sports Scene 13, lots of women's prep soccer action as the regional tournaments finish up in multiple divisions. Plus, the WIAA State Track Meet hosts its final day, and JD's got updates on how local athletes finish their seasons. I haven't seen any of the Chippewa Valley Air Show planes yet, but I've certainly heard them practicing around town.
I know when I got into work, they were nonstop, and I'm pretty sure I heard the Blue Angels because they just have that distinct sound, you know.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
The really loud one?
Yeah.
Yeah, and for anybody who's heading, it looks like the weather's pretty fantastic this weekend.
Yeah, I myself am one of those people that's heading out to the Chippewa Valley Air Show tomorrow.
Looks like a nice week. Thanks, Derek, and thank you for joining us. Our next newscast is coming up tonight at 10.